talk about sex, baby.
Do you watch porn?
Does good sex exist without an emotional connection?
What's something non-sexual that turns you on?
What do you consider bad sex? And he was like, ah! What's smoking, dragons? It's your girl Kimmy and I'm so glad all of you guys are coming out with me today. Naomi's back, bitches!
I'm fucking here again.
I'm so happy whenever you visit me. We've known each other for 13 years.
Online.
13 years online. I will gladly call Naomi one of my closest homeboys just because.
Fuck yeah.
They got me one of my first sex toys ever.
Kimmy doesn't own a
No! Legendary strength.
Yeah.
What is legendary strength? You put this on your genitals? And in today's video, we're gonna be talking about
sex.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
We actually have questions.
Yeah.
Fun, dirty questions to ask your partner.
Are you saying you're not my partner, bitch?
Well.
You just make me feel very comfortable.
Yeah.
Naomi's always been the person I could always talk to just about, hey, yo, I have a date tonight.
The two penis theory, the one penis
Yes,
theory. You're gonna have to click below to figure out what the fuck we're talking about.
Has one penis. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Sister Tisha.
Try not to interrupt.
No, thank you. Am I good?
Yeah, you're good. So you get for having such luscious lips. Your lips like touch your own chin, man. Like, damn, bro. You know when people fucking kill that?
Oh my god.
Like, that's a good problem to have, honestly.
It's a great present. Oh my god, I have too much money. My wallet can't even fit it.
Oh my god.
Like, oh my god. We are drinking some tea leaves today. Baby Jane. They have provided us with a plethora of fire flowers, you can see. So, dude, can we just talk for a second about these flavors?
Yeah.
This blue one right here stood out to me right away because it's called cereal and milk.
Cereal milk.
I don't know about you, but like I feel like as a stoner or just like a person who smokes weed, you're just gonna go through those phases where you just really fucking love cereal. Let me know in the comments, is dry cereal weird to you?
Or is it the best shit ever?
Dude, I'm telling you! Growing up, I was only allowed to have healthy cereal, so I had to sneak eating Frosted Flakes and stuff. So I just... Both of these joints right here, I pretty much took like a bit of everything in there. So this is for you.
Thank you.
You know what? Sometimes that be happening. The booty just pops out a little bit.
I have that effect on people. Thank you. Over here we have, this is Deja Vu, this is Lollipop, this is Pink Champagne.
Cereal milk.
This one's
Cherry
just cereal
gelato.
milk. This
Cereal
is the milk
milk.
at the end of the bowl, the good stuff.
And then we have cherry gelato. So I love gelato strains.
Can I light up? Am I?
Hell fucking yeah. And then we have bubble gum.
You can't say all these names at me and not be tasting it.
Let's do it. Baby Jane actually gave us a lighter as well.
Hell yeah.
In your favorite color.
Oh, hell yeah.
And is this Baby Jane on
Look
it?
at that.
Yo, okay, so I just dyed my hair from purple for 6 years to black, so I feel like I can't even claim purple as my color anymore.
You begin.
No, but you know what? I will always be a purple supremacist no matter what. If you can see...
There's still purple tints in it.
It's technically very, very dark purple.
There's still loads of purple. Did anyone get mad at you for dyeing your hair? Because people got mad, like when I like ended the era, people got really mad.
Oh, no, people got mad. They were like, damn, you look so much better with purple hair. I was looking like this.
How long ago?
This was in 2018, bro. I feel like I'm going into quote unquote the new era of the dragon.
Fuck
the new age of the dragon. You know, you got me my first sex toys. You know, that fucking started a whole But you guys haven't heard me talk about sex that much or anything on my channel. Well, enter Naomi. Not literally.
I have a strange way of getting people to just openly talk about sex, even though I'm like asexual.
Okay, you're asexual,
But that's probably why.
Right, okay.
Because I'm very, very sexually liberated.
Asexual doesn't mean
Very
you're
fussy.
not sexually like engaged ever. It just means you're just more particular than the average human being, aka our one penis, two penis theory,
And
which we're gonna get into.
I think also because I'm ace, like, there's always, like, okay, so I was telling my Tay, because my best friend is also called Tay.
Yes, Tay's here too.
Tay's here!
Do you wanna come say hi real quick?
Hell yeah!
Yeah, come say hi! So I have my best friend Tay here with me. Follow her at Taylor and More on Instagram. You can also catch her at 145 in Nail Tech, the new Jack Harlow music video.
And I know I gave up drinking by eyes open, heart cleaning my mind.
Just go straight to 145. Just fuck everything else. Literally, when I watched that music video, I'm just like, okay, Jack Harlow, you're cool. Okay, whatever.
That's why it's fun for me to watch things that are shot in Vancouver, because every now and then I'll see someone I know and I'm like, ah!
Naomi and I have known each other for 13 years. We have so much in common. We're both tattoo artists. We're both artists in general. We're both songwriters. We both play guitar and piano.
And like we also like the way we grew up, like the international school kid kind of
TCK gang! Singapore! Naomi grew up in Singapore and that's where I'm from.
I lived in Singapore for like 7 years or so now. Sometimes we just kind of like switching through the Singapore
going through the Singapore accent, Singlish, you know what I'm saying? Your best friend is also named Tay.
Yes. Oh, right, full circle. Okay,
yes.
I was talking to my Tay about I have a friend that I am sometimes sexual with.
Okay.
You can say that on camera.
Okay, no,
leave it, but yeah. I was telling my Tay about like, so my friend and I hooked up one time, and this was after we hadn't been having sex in a long time, and we just kind of, it was like our 1 year bang anniversary. We were like,
bang anniversary!
We just kind of like did it out of, you know, we're like, we should do the thing.
Can we let her do
Yes.
it? Let's get lit, bitch. Tastes so good.
Ooh.
Right?
Do you know which ones we mixed?
I mixed everything. So it's a mixture of bubblegum, cherry gelato, cereal milk, pink champagne, lollipop, and
Deja vu.
And Deja Vu. Oh my god, Deja Vu is probably like the scariest strain name I've heard thus far. Like,
really?
What does Deja Vu taste like?
Oh, it's a feeling.
Do you feel Deja Vu?
Deja
Vu. Let's talk about sex, baby.
I cannot finish the story. Anyway, I was telling Tay about this time that I had sex with a friend, and like it wasn't great. Like it was bad sex. So I just kind of like, you know, I was like, "Rah," and we just kind of stopped, and I rolled over and went to bed. And she was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "The sex was bad, so I stopped." And she was like, "You just stopped in the middle?"
Like, how was it bad? Did
And
it
I
get
was like,
soft?
well, no, I was just like, it wasn't great sex, so I just like stopped and rolled over and went to bed. And she was like, how do you just like fucking stop? And I'm like, well, if it's not good, why would I keep going? Literally, if the sex isn't worth me being there, I will just leave.
That's legit. What do you consider bad sex?
It just wasn't blowing my mind. If it's not like blowing my mind, I can take care of myself.
So it was just like vanilla?
Yeah.
It was just like
the passion, the fire wasn't there.
Does good sex exist without an emotional connection? Like, obviously for you it's different because you're asexual and like you need the emotional connection. I feel like sex can be great without an emotional connection. It just makes it so much better. Like you can have some like mid-ass sex. Like,
Well, it depends on what you're into.
Connection. True.
Because like some people that are into like BDSM, they don't need a connection with the person, but a lot of people that are in BDSM actually communicate with their partners far more than some people that are in relationships.
And like, isn't that like part of what makes the BDSM like trust bond like so strong?
Yeah, I know someone that really enjoys being like beat the fuck up in bed.
Literally?
Oh yeah, she wants her partner to literally bite her until she bleeds. But here's the thing, I keep being like, please, like try getting into BDSM and being in that community that is safe, because she consistently finds partners that do not use safe words. Like there is no she literally doesn't talk to her partners about it. She just wants them to beat her up. And I'm like, do you realize that if these people had sex with people that aren't into what you're into and they just did it without you telling them, that is assault. Like, if you're into, you know, extreme stuff, that's okay, but please fucking be safe.
Right, exactly. Like, part of what I feel makes the extreme stuff so good is because you have that, like, safety of, like, I know I can back out of this anytime I want to, and we can go from, like, being, like, crazy to, like, cuddly in, like, a second if I want it to be.
The scary thing about that is, like, there's a lot of stories of people asking like, oh, you know, what went wrong in the bedroom or something, and a lot of people say that they had sex with a partner this person had sex with someone that liked extreme sex, so they became so used to that being normal sex. When they had sex with somebody else, they basically assaulted that person because they just assumed everybody liked the same thing. And that's why, like, if you're into the crazy stuff, it's okay, but please also explain to your partner that, like, they shouldn't just go do that to everyone else, especially if you're their first partner. Like some people
Oh shit!
Some people like teach their like, okay, my first partner, he liked it rough on his balls. The next pair of nuts that I saw did not, and I found out he found out the hard way.
Oh my god, did you just go full lawnmower?
No, but I just, you know, treated his nuts the same as my first partner liked it. And he was like, ah! And I was like, what? And he was like, no!
Oh my god! When you have balls, it shouldn't represent like you are strong because balls are some of the most sensitive things.
We actually have questions.
Yeah!
Fun, dirty questions to ask your partner.
Are you saying you're not my partner, bitch?
Well, there's different sections. It looks like this first category is how we can sneakily find out secret turn-ons about each other. Do you watch porn? This isn't even on here.
Sometimes
You can plead the fifth. Like
I plead fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth. There are so many amendments that I could choose from, and I choose to plead 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth.
quoting something right now.
Yeah. Anyway, so yes, I do watch porn. I feel like not as like I don't need porn to get off. But like it helps if I'm ever struggling. If I don't have, you know, if my spank bank's a little empty. It just sounds so fake to me and I'm just like,
Oh, I hate the sounds. Honestly, I can't. I don't really like a lot of porn. And
right, what kind of porn? Do you watch porn?
It is so easy to turn me off that like I can't, like, and a lot of stuff in porn I actually find really triggering, and I know a couple of other people that also have sexual trauma, and for us, like, we've talked about it, like, even just on Instagram sometimes. Some of my friends who are into hardcore stuff, they regularly post pictures of, like, you know, the ball gags and, like, you know, women that are, like, super just fucking tied up and shit, and people are into that, and I know that. But for me, when I see an image of somebody that is in a position in which I know that they cannot actually escape, and, like, you know, sometimes sex faces, you can't tell if they're actually enjoying it or if they're in pain. And, like, for me, it's just, like, it's so triggering that, like, I just can't look at it.
Right.
But what I used to have a Tumblr. Back when fucking Tumblr had porn. I like GIFs because there's no context and you can make it up yourself. And
True. Back in my, like, early days when I, you know, first decided to, like, touch myself and whatever, like, I used to, like, read porn.
Smut.
Yeah, like, I used to, like, read novels. I would go on, like, sites, almost like Reddit almost, where, like, people would just, like, post their shit. Like,
Wattpad.
yeah,
Wattpad.
hell fucking yeah, I was all up in that shit. But, like, I was just very, like, for me, the main thing was that it had to be authentic.
That's why I like sex scenes in, like, books and stuff. Because you have so much buildup that, like, you care and you're invested. Whereas in porn, it's like, I just met you. What's something non-sexual that turns you on?
Ooh. Okay, so when you're driving, when you're sitting in a car with a guy and he backs up and he puts his arm over your fucking shit and just like backing up is so sexy to me. We also have a grinder, by the way.
Oh, everything's pink. It's so cute.
I know. This was supposed to be like their Valentine's Day like thing, but so, baby Jane.
I'm feeling the love. This tastes great.
Dude, right? Dude, it's like I almost can't concentrate on like one singular flavor because like it's like all the flavors hitting me at once.
I like that it keeps changing. It's like, have you seen that episode of fucking Brooklyn Nine-Nine where Boyle is describing his happy place? And he's
Yes, and
the pasta that just like keeps changing flavor.
That's exactly what it's like
for crispy mix.
I use this grinder for half of it for like some of the strains, but some of the strains in there it's like in like nugs, so I feel like you can taste it like really well.
Stretching my legs. When I stretch my legs, I'm like, just like the sensation of like stretching. That feels good. Like, and so sometimes when I have sex, if I just need that extra push, I just
stretch your legs a little bit. All of these questions that we're asking, you guys have to comment your answer. So what's something non-sexual that turns you on?
Are these two non-sexual enough? Some people might be like stretching your legs is sexual, and other people would be like, bro, backing up in a car, like everyone's turned on.
Hey, do you get turned on when Roger backs up? When
they put the
Yes! It's such a
because
thing.
it also feels like they're about to do.
It's just sexy seeing him in control.
Yes!
Machinery.
Right? Oh, that's That's really what it is.
But something you've always wanted to ask me to try, but assumed I wouldn't like.
Crack.
More of a downer kind of person. What's the standout like sex scene in a movie for you? Like when I say movie sex scene, what comes to your mind? For me, Troy.
365 days.
Oh, I've heard about it. I haven't actually watched.
That's the first sex scene that pops into my mind. I mean, I
But
don't
it's
know.
funny. I remember watching this second Underworld movie, and I remember the first time I watched that there was a sex scene in it, and I was like, it was like the hottest thing I'd ever seen in my life. And then I rewatched it maybe like a year or two ago, and I was watching a sex scene like they don't even look like they could anatomically actually be fucking right now. And it's funny like rewatching sex scenes as someone that's like had sex. You're like, oh, this is awful.
I'm really about authenticity when it comes to sex, so that's why I watch like amateur porn and shit.
Do you have like a porn star that you like for any reason?
Okay, so when I was 15, I was really into Audrey Batoni. That was also around the time I was like really into Megan Fox, and like back when I thought I was like into femmes. B-I-T-O-N-I. Yes.
What's her style?
Everything.
Do you like her because of the way she looked?
I liked her
Or
sounds.
like
I like her sounds. I'm
okay.
big on sounds. I'm a musician. I could get off to porn hearing it and not seeing it.
Oh, I'm the opposite. I have to put them on mute. I'm like,
Really?
shut the fuck up.
No, I need sound.
So that's why you like the amateur.
Yeah, I like sound. Like, sound is huge for me. Like, I would rather, if I had to choose between being blind or deaf, I would be blind, even though I'm a visual artist, and it would totally ruin me. But I would rather hear the people I love tell me they love me rather than see them mouth it.
For
You know?
me, my porn person that I liked was Stoya. She smiles during sex. So you can tell she's enjoying it. Like, that's another thing. Clearly, I have trauma. I need to know that the person is actively enjoying what's happening in order for me to even be able to watch the video.
I feel that.
So, like, Stoya, she's fucking smiling, getting, like, railed in the ass. And I'm like, yeah, you go, girl!
I need to see a picture now.
And, like, she's so cute.
Okay.
This was the video that actually made me found her. There's a video, there was a channel on YouTube.
That is a death!
Where they read the books and there's someone with a vibrator under the table. That's how I found Stoya. I was like, I want to see this person in porn. And so I watched her porn and I was like, it was like wholesome porn, but not. She's getting railed in the butt. But, you know, anyway.
I was definitely into Sasha Grey for a minute.
It was
It's the eye rolling for me. Dude, she's a DJ now apparently. Did you hear?
Yeah.
Like the ashtray that we're smoking out of, what does it even say?
Baby Jane, don't leave me. Oh, am I?
When the gas is sweet. That's what the ashtray says. When the gas is sweet. Right now, I'm definitely tasting the cereal milk. You want to swap?
Yeah.
This is cereal milk right now.
Tastes like childhood.
This tastes like candy, so I'm guessing this is the lollipop. The lollipop.
Or maybe this is deja vu.
Maybe this is deja vu. Dude, wouldn't it be crazy if like deja vu was like a different experience? I mean, when I say this weed was a different experience for everyone.
Can I ask you something naughty?
Yeah, always.
Because did you ever think about like a coworker while you were having sex with your husband? Because that's almost more naughty than like dreaming of a celebrity. Like someone you know. Like that's like, I have. I will start it with I have. No?
No, with a celebrity, yeah. Who was it?
I don't know what I can say. But okay, but here's the thing. See, at the time, it was like cute to me, but now looking back, I'm like, this is disgusting. I was like 19. This guy was like 29. But I had a
I feel
coworker.
like once you're over 18.
Yeah, but like I was a baby.
Yeah,
I
you were
was
still
the
a
baby of
yeah.
the shop, and like looking back.
Oh, was that the tattoo shop?
Oh yeah. You know when you're the baby at the shop and you're like an older, cool coworker?
Yes!
And they like they're all smooth and like sometimes they drive you home after work.
Oh my god.
But he was in a relationship, so it like there was like this safe distance between us because we were both in relationships, and like we knew it would never happen. Like we never even flirted with each other, but like you could cut that tension with a knife. I am fucking telling you.
Oh my god, let us know in the comments, have you guys ever fantasized about a coworker or someone you know in real life while masturbating / having sex with a current partner?
May I please preface this with the person I was with was not good, and he cheated on me, so he was clearly thinking about the same thing.
Make sure you subscribe to Naomi's YouTube channel and follow them on Instagram at Naomi King Official and me at Kimmy Tan Official. You know what? We're totally siblings from our family official.
Yeah, same last name. We're from the official family.
They're from the official family.
Fuck me, same ancestor.
Official family. I love you, bitch.
Love you, bitch.
And I'm gonna stop loving you, bitch.
Oh, that's your mouth. Okay.
Thank you guys so much, and make sure you subscribe and turn your post notifications on so you'll get notified.
Let us know if you want more sex talk.
Right. Leave some questions. Naomi's gonna probably be fucking back, so
or you can come to Vancouver.
Or I could come to Vancouver. You know what? Stay tuned for Mountain Sesh. I love you guys so freaking much. Until next time, stay high.